Hello everyone! This is the second video about how to build a vision. In the first video, I shared with you that the vision could come out of a dream that we have and that we start putting flesh into this dream. Or in case we don't have a concrete picture in mind, we don't have this dream, then we can start by leveraging on the awareness about our environment, about our strengths, weaknesses, and very importantly, about our advantage. Most of the corporations and most of the people nowadays come into this second path. Very few people know from the very beginning what they want to do in life. Many few businesses know exactly how they want to achieve things and what is their final goal. Most of the big corporations, they just go from balance sheet from quarter to quarter and pretty much lack strategy. Very few companies like Alibaba has 50-year strategy. Some of the biggest companies in Europe don't have even a 10-year strategy. However, let's take a step back and speak about how a vision is built and about successful person who built a vision, implemented it, and the vision is still there. Today I will not speak about Steve Jobs, I will not speak about Mark Zuckerberg and Warren Buffett or any other IT famous entrepreneur, manager, and so on. I'll speak about somebody who actually is the richest man in the history, and his name is Sam Walton. Sam Walton was the creator of Walmart, the biggest retail shop chain in the world. And I'll speak about exactly how he had a vision and how this vision was implemented. So, his approach can be used also in our private life or in our professional life. It's up to you. So, the vision which Sam Walton had was not necessarily a dream which was lurking in his mind for decades or years. It was something which came across because he was aware, he was already in this type of business, small shops, franchise business, and he understood that there is a big need on the market. He was aware about the environment. He understood that most of the competitors, they built their shops in big metropolitan areas or in big center cities in the States. And the rural, small villages and cities, towns to be more precise, were left away. They were left over. And nobody really paid attention to them. So by looking at the environment, having awareness about it, he started shaping his vision. So he said, okay, I want to build a chain of stores which will serve predominantly at this part of the history of the company, of course, because now Walmart is virtually also in small and big and medium-sized cities. This is how he started putting flesh to his vision, to serve small rural areas. When we want to build a vision, building a vision does not simply mean to build a strategy or to put on a sheet of paper several nice sounding, from PR perspective, sentences. It requires that this vision is part of our everyday life. It's part of the operations of the company, even to simple things like how to control the stores. So in his case, Sam Walton started building stores, and in order to save time, this is the 1960s I'm talking about, at the beginning of 1960s, he bought a plane and started flying. He was piloting on his own to visit the different shops. Here we speak about a very simple, basic second-hand plane, not a corporate jet with ivory and gold and so on. Simple airplane. So he used this plane to improve the operational control over the stores and, very importantly, to further develop the vision. How? Because from the air he could spot the available spots, the pieces of land which are free, which are not necessarily used for agriculture, and which were well located near the towns or to the interstate highways. So again, in his operational work, he was having activities which truly helped for building the vision further and for implementing it. When we build a vision, it's important that we, as I said in the first video, we don't try to define every single aspect and element out of this vision in the very beginning. We should not be prepared for every single scenario, development on the market, and so on. The vision is a living thing, because in most of the businesses nowadays we deal with people, and the people are the biggest variable, right? So the vision changes. In his case, the vision changed or was modified multiple times. The vision initially was to be a small chain of stores in Arkansas, and not without having any huge ambition to turn it into a multinational corporation. But the vision had to be changed, and the company had to be turned into a publicly traded company, simply because to finance the growth of the company, because you can finance with your own capital only as much. So the vision changed from a family-owned store chain to a publicly traded one. When we want to implement the vision, it's not only up to us, right? The vision has to be ingrained into the corporation, into the activities, into the everyday work of everybody. I don't say that we have to sing the song of the vision or the song of the company or any of these kind of things, but it is sufficient to say that the vision should be well understood. And I'll give you another example. When Sam Walton was building the network of Walmart stores, he needed to gather capital. So to the managers and assistant managers of the company, he offered them buy-in. Basically, this means that they become co-owners with him. And he explained the vision of his company or of their company in such a simple way that almost all of the managers of the stores, they accepted it, they believed in it. So if a corporation is characterized by very low percentage of its employees owning stocks in this corporation, this is a clear signal that these people don't believe in the company. And if you don't believe in a company, this is because you don't believe in the vision of the company, or maybe there is no vision of the company. So it's important that you communicate this vision to the people and they see it, and you do what you say and you say what you do. Also, I would like to speak about the vision not only from a corporate perspective, but also in a personal life. Let's say you have the vision to have a healthy nutrition, healthy diet. Something which is quite popular topic nowadays, and this vision could be manifested in a very lean and good-looking body, could be manifested in very good medical results. But when we build the vision for a healthy diet, we don't define from day one all the ways we're going to achieve it, right? We start somewhere. And this is what many people are discouraged about, that building a vision and living to its realization requires time, requires errors. Maybe you try one type of diet which is not suitable for you, then you try another one, or you adapt it, and then you gradually, by learning through the process, you improve also your vision. Maybe in the beginning you wanted to have a very lean body with very low fat, but then you understood that, okay, if I strive for this type of body composition, then I will be struggling if I live in a very cold climate, right? If you have very low percentage of fat in your body, then your insulation is quite low. When we have a vision, let's say to learn a foreign language, the vision could be, yes, I want to go for holidays in China and be able to communicate with the locals. And this vision requires, first of all, that we are patient, that we understand it takes time, that the vision requires very concrete actions which always are connected and give feedback to this vision. Do they contribute to the vision? Because it's very dangerous sometimes, especially in the corporate world, we start doing things which don't necessarily support the vision. We do it because of quarterly targets, because of all kind of decisions, primarily financial, which are short-term. So the vision requires a long-term perspective. Whether you learn a language, whether you want to achieve improvement of your body, whether you want to build a business, things really need time. So, but they would need even more time if you have no vision, because as the Cheshire Cat from Alice in Wonderland says, if you don't know your way, if you don't know where you're going, any way is going to lead you there. So, to slowly wrap up, when we want to build a vision, it's important, like Sam Walton, that we become very much aware about what is happening around us. It's very much important that we develop our proposal for adding value. In his case, sell cheap products to the places where people don't have stores for cheap products. And then once we start to accept the fact that this vision will be changed from a family-owned company to a publicly owned company, from a small Arkansas business to a multinational business, from the fact that you negotiate directly with producers to the fact that you have to build a distribution system. And every one of those steps, for many people, are discouraging. For many people, they are they lose steam, they lose power when they have to adapt. Actually, the adaptation is helping us to come closer to achieving the vision. So when you want to build a vision, first of all, take the time to inspect, to examine what is happening around you, to inspect and examine yourself. Then when you build a vision, create the processes, create the operational daily tasks that are necessary for building this vision. And whenever you want to do something, always ask, does that bring me to my vision? And thirdly, accept that things will change. Accept that the vision will have to be modified, and this is normal. So I hope this video was helpful for you. Be brave enough, believe in yourself, and give your visions a chance to survive and to live. Take care and bye-bye.